Let's move on to Redskins at Dolphins. We must speak of it. Redskins, Dolphins. Redskins opened up -4.5. Now they're at -3.5. This total is being at 41, although 5 times hanging at 41.5. Nice weather in Miami. Okay, so both teams terrible. Both teams haven't won. And Gruden seemed like he checked out a long time ago and didn't care. And part of the reason why Redskins have been so bad is Gruden. And the reason why Miami's being so bad is because they don't have an NFL roster. Washington is not as bad as they appeared. There are some bright spots on the field. I think at 3.5, the Redskins seem like a spot for me. But everyone talking Dolphins. Willie says Dolphins, I guess. Vitalis says Dolphins. Jim Bean says Fish win. Tom Marino says Dolphins are still playing hard. I'd lean them, but I'm not betting this game. Nick O says Redskins will rally after finding Gruden. Take the Skins at -3.5. I agree with that sentiment. I would like to take the Skins here. I'd love to hear your breakdown. Redskins, Dolphins, Donnie.
This is interesting because even as early as last week on FanDuel, where they let you bet the week ahead lines before these football games fire up on Sundays, this line was 6.5 as a favorite for the Washington Redskins. My goodness, already dropped 3 full points, and why not? Because when we were going over look ahead lines, you're saying like, who's going to be the race to the bottom? Who's going to win a game first? And you say, wait a second, we got the Miami Dolphins here, off a bye, going to play the Washington Redskins, who just fired their football coach. Don't know who's going to be in their quarterback spot, who's going to be banged up or healthy, offensively and defensively. If you take a look at the rosters complete all the way down, I think Washington actually has a more talented roster, but where's their head going to be after this football game? And you know, if the Dolphins are looking at this saying, look, we got legitimately probably one shot to win a football game, and this just might be the shot. Coming off a bye, we're going to be at home. Let's see what happens in this game. I'm going to stick to my old laurels here with the Miami Dolphins. I think they're going to be excited for this football game. I think like the first 15 plays probably will get a chance to be scripted that they can work on and really get a look at the Redskins. They're going to be plus money in the first half. I'm going to look for the Dolphins. If it's 3.5, we're probably looking like 2.5 as a line that'll eventually come out for the first half. Give me the Dolphins first half here. I just can't trust the Miami Dolphins, Jimmy, full game. They just run out of gas, but I think they'll be excited and keep it at least close, maybe even winning at the half in this ball game.
That will probably keep me off of the Redskins. Joe Martinez says Gruden was just scapegoat. Players didn't hate him. No galvanizing rally moment. Brant Hunt, my guy. Thank you, my friend. Stu Chaos says, Tomino, we don't have an O-line to save our life. It's Schnizzle 420 says going to end in a tie. Nick O says Redskins are a better team. Clint Richardson says Miami first half has been a good play. Dennis Garcia says need to know who Washington quarterback is. Colt McCoy pass. Anyone else bet. Bogey 34 liking Miami first half +3 and +170. And the Stu Chaos says what about the total at 41? Donnie, what do you think about this total?
Man, this is such an interesting game to try to break down because, again, we don't know who's going to quarterback. We don't know the type of teams or the psyche that we're going to get out. But if we're having two bad football teams, sometimes I think, Jimmy, they just throw caution to the wind and try fake punts and deep routes and all this nonsense. If it's 41, they're two bad teams. I think maybe pick six one way, a punt return the other way. I lean over the 41, man. I do.
That's an interesting take. And when you were saying it, I started seeing it. Robert Weimer says, yeah, I've been smoking something, but Miami wins going away. Get out some frustration. Ooh. This is Miami's only chances here, and they know it. Take the flippers. And Ant Fam says, F this game. Not watching, not playing it. Ant Fam